Namaste, Vanakkam. Tamil Nadu election, what will happen? Just as an onlooker, I've been watching for many years. There are some points. Is it the contest between DMK and ADMK front or NDA front or whatever they call it? DMK front, SP8 lost 2019. So is it real? So I'm just looking at the succession from Karunanidhi and Jayalalitha. Jayalalitha never had a formal successor. Everybody, when she had a problem, she appointed O.S. Panneerselvam as stopgap. He will do everything what she wanted. Real succession was not there, and she never named anybody as a successor. You keep this point in mind. And DMK never had a successor until the long, hard work or satisfying the farm. His father, M.K.Stalin, was accepted as successor by Karunanidhi. And then the test came. How Edappadi or O.S. Panneerselvam became chief minister in the wave. Jayalalitha won the election and she passed away in the same year. And then there was a struggle because O.S. Panneerselvam was about to guard Sasikala. He was threatened by her. Edappadi came, and Edappadi, with internal politics, he came as chief minister. There were some opinions in people's mind about him and his efficiency or making things as smooth as possible, carrying on the legacy, because they don't even say, I have policy. We are continuing with Jayalalitha's policy, and same way M.K.Stalin also was initially saying MK's policy I'm just following. The main difference is this, that I spotted that, but the media is not pointing out that. That's why I come here. Neither Edappadi or O.S. Panneerselvam, after the demise of Jayalalitha, they never won an election on their own, because the legacy was handed over by the winning of Jayalalitha by narrow margin, the assembly election, and it was handed over to, it was not handed over, they took it and they ran it successfully for the rest of the time. But we have to give credit to DMK for saying that we don't want to disturb them, let them go. They must have done some good things or bad. We are not talking about which party has done good, where we don't align there, but we are just talking the points of succession. And really, M.K.Stalin, is he accepted by people? Yes, because he won 2 parliamentary elections and 1 assembly election on his own. The legacy continues, but this leader was accepted by the people in an election, and he was seated as a CM. While ADMK never has shown the next election, after that the 2016, 2021, so not parliamentary election, it's not small defeat, it was big defeat. People say it is because of their alliance with BJP. People were attributing them as BJP second. Even now, that tag is not removed. I saw the election, the Tamil, not only Tamil, all the elections in India. It's not that you get this much percentage and win. It is each and every constituency you have to win. You have to win. Only one winner. He can be one vote ahead of the other person. He will win. So the total votes a party can get doesn't determine who will be the chief minister. It is each and every constituency. So we look at it. The political analysts are correct. They are looking at this major thing, that deterministic. Even M.K. Karnanidhi was about to argue about changing this, and when it became favorable to him, he didn't take it up more. What the DMK, what is the Dravidian parties did was having the base everywhere, every district, every region, every village panchayat level, they had their organization set up. So here we come as a legacy, both DMK as well as ADMK have their very forceful, very active cadre base. The cadre, how they work, people are seeing. Whether DMK party functionaries in one district or one village, one municipality, if they are doing well, it is getting noticed. If it is AIDMK, whatever they do, it is noticed. People have opinions about these two parties major. That's why all political analysts say it is a contest between two, because they can nominate, they can get nominations for the whole number of seats on their own alone. But now they have combined ADMK with the BJP, DMK with Congress and other socially aligned, and the parties have their battle drawn up. So the cadres will work. Now comes another problem. That is the Vijay entering into the race. And last time also, 2021 also, there was one more. Who was that? Nam Tamil Kachi, Seeman. He also got nearly 7%, if I remember properly. So, as I told before, it is cadre base at the lowest level. 7% doesn't make him get some kind of seats. That is a pathetic situation in Indian elections. The percentages are nothing unless you win. So you have to concentrate on only single constituency, win it. That's another way. So to win, there must be some kind of what we have seen. The change was in 1962 when from Congress, DMK came into power. They were saying 10 laksham bhaktavachalam, and they said the Congress, they put a photo of it was wrong, but deception. They won by deception. Kamrajas in Indian Express building, they said meaning they put the then Congress leader Kamraj, whose photo behind there was the Indian Express building, guest house or something. They said, ஏழை பங்காளரின் மாளிகை பார்த்தீர்களா, ஏழை பங்காளரின் வீடு பார்த்தீர்களா. That's what it means. Can you see the one who is advocating for poor people, how his house is? It's total lie, but at the last minute there can't be any denial by the party. By the time the denial came, the voting was finished. And also at that time, the Kamraj himself made a statement, Paduthukonde jeepeen. That means even when I am sleeping, I'll win. That made him as anti-people, or he was made out as an anti. So this dramatics played out in Indian Tamil Nadu politics. This continues. The people who came and grabbed power, I could see. But after that, their contribution, they contributed. There's no denial. Even at that time, that changes happened was people were suffering. There was Chief Minister, Indian Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Bhaktavajan, he was saying, if there is no food, because the rationing was there, some wars after that, even food shortages, the Tamil Nadu state was undergoing a lot of problem. That's why DMK came in as an opposition. These dramatics added up, but the real situation is people were struggling. They have to choose the alternative. That's how DMK came into power. Bhaktavachalam was saying, why can't you eat rat or mouse? That worked against him, and they termed him as Patalacham Bhaktavachal, 10 lakh. There is no verified information, all fake information. That is the campaign, but real situation is people wanted a change. Here is a party with cadre, so it came. So from that day, they didn't look back. The policies are very stubborn. I mean, the Tamil Nadu was different from any other state in India. It maintained not a very cordial relationship with the center, but a distant relationship, asking for its own rights to be. So this is the Dravidian culture. Before that, people knew nothing of that state's rights can be taken care of by the government if both central government and state government is ruled by the same party. That's why this we knew. All other states went and trapped, but Tamil Nadu doesn't fall into it. For for general election, Indian general election, they vote differently. For the state election, they vote differently. So most intelligent voters are there in Tamil Nadu, but it may not be understood by major national parties. Here comes, so we come back to the track. Now, is there a situation where it's very crucial, the anti-incumbency factor? Is it there too much? If it is there, whether people like some alternative. So what is the alternative? I already told AIADMK, so far, as long as it is aligned with BJP, they got defeated thoroughly in 2002 public Indian elections, of parliamentary election. They were totally defeated. in the assembly election also, when M.K.Stalin won 2021, AIDMK was thoroughly defeated. So still, if they are carrying on with that burden of BJP because of force, because of something else, that works against it. If he is standing alone, probably people may think about what he has done, what is his back. Even in the period the regime stayed without any disturbance for a whole whole 5 years. So he might have done lot of things. Those things, if Indian the Tamil Nadu people have to wait, then he should be separate from national, misalignment. But it is not there, as we are saying. So they are. I don't think people may. I don't know. So far, I make an opinion based on surveys and talking to the people. I may be wrong. It is not my opinion. It's people guiding me. When I'm talking to them, I get these points. And even we have a kind of a poll, and we got the real thing. So what is happening is the third person comes in. He can grab. Last election, Seeman was there. He got about 6%, 7%. That was huge. As I previously said, this percentage doesn't make a sense in Tamil Nadu, because each and every constituency, or at least few constituencies, you have to beat by getting the highest. That is where the percentage doesn't make any sense. So if at all some party has to come, they have to sweep. They have to get into every constituency. For that, some X factor should be there by the party, or some misdeeds must have been done by the ruling party. Ruling party, so far, not many people are complaining about so much, but their law and order, there were issues, and all time what BJP did was strengthening DMK. They put a governor in Ravi. He didn't pass any, whatever the assembly passed bills, he just didn't sign. So they made the BJP central government made Tamil Nadu crippled. They didn't allow Tamil Nadu government to operate. That was a big problem. In the mind, BJP cannot think like some other states. Tamil Nadu knew what the central government is doing. So totally it made people against central government coming into the Tamil Nadu politics. So people swayed, because that even GS distribution, the tax distribution also, every nook and corner, whatever is possible, BJP tried, because it's a opposition party government here. They want to have a grab, the ruling party. That's why they denied every chance, every opportunity of the Tamil Nadu government. It weighs against them wherever they are aligned. AIDMK has to take the burden. So that works against the opposition, as we concede. But there is a third factor. That is, now Vijay, and we'll discuss about Vijay and Seeman. Can they make it a big impact, so that they can be an alternative to DMK? Okay, wait. Whatever happened in 2021 is not a sample that I want to follow. what is current situation? The crowd going in before the election announcement, after the election announcement, to after Vijay is campaigning, is telling a different story. It happened before also. People know, the politicians will say, the political parties will say, don't judge your vote by the crowd size. They come to see you, that's all. I totally agree with that, but still, why should people at this election time, when alternative, people are wanting an alternative, if at all it is there, we didn't see hate wave against the ruling party, because some factors, some freebies, some free tickets, bus tickets to ladies. This is social impacted policies of the government, and there is no big hate wave is going on. Anti-incumbent wave is not going on as of now. But if some alternative comes in, people want to see first and then decide. Did they have enough time to see much of Vijay to decide? In Tamil Nadu, people are very conservative, and new leaders come, they have to evaluate so far. But the new, younger generation of voters, they are very much attracted towards newer policies, I can say. But did Vijay convince with a lot of policies? In a world, in a country, in a state, people are so much frustrated with these policies. They just want to see people and vote on their conscience. What will you do? It is heaven sent for them. One person doesn't talk about any politics, and never any policies. He doesn't have a political background. Oh my God, this is what we were looking for. We don't want to hear all these policies, Tamil, all those things. We just want to vote for somebody who doesn't talk too much, does something, and if it goes well, will. So we just think about Seeman and Vijay, the comparison. Vijay is a crowd puller. He proved that. And Seeman is follower puller. Followers have to hear him so much. He's talking about this policy. He's impressing them about the Tamil culture, what we lost, the history is lost. He's talking about how Dravidian movement people are themselves not Tamils. They are Telugu. He's saying that. And so you want, he is even talking about the Periyar. It is a taboo to talk ill of him, but he's talking. He says, who is he? He was hater. He was a Tamil hater. He was from other language. But why do we want to be under his impression? We should call him as Tandai. All those things he's talking. So wherever he goes and talks, he makes his followers, applaud. He creates a very big group, and because 7% at that time, we don't trust opinion polls anymore too much about with this, the all opinion exit polls proved wrong in the election. The election results become different. So it's not the percentage. On that day when the people vote, we just count them. One scenario, people have anti-incumbency is too much there. In that case, this is first analysis about that. Second, we will go the alternative one. Who will they vote? They see, Seeman, last times there is a percentage working again. Or whatever said, the parties have put it as percentage. His percentage is low. So all the alliances work that way. You got only this percentage, we give you this many seats. This has gone into the brain of our voters. So they think 7%, okay. So he got a lesser chance. Now the X factor comes for Vijay. Vijay has no background. Vijay, how many percentage he scored before, how many percentage of people will love him, there is no verified figures about that. This is a plus, this suddenly becomes a plus point in current politics. Okay, if there is an anti-incumbency, people see who, okay, Vijay, they don't want to know more about the policies, any part, okay, to put it properly, the central government over the last 10, 11 years has taken away all the rights, most of the rights of government, state government, in one way or the other. The state government, as we saw by the governor denying to sign just the bills, he just made the state government just a puppet. I mean, just not even a puppet, inactive. The BJP government's policy, RSS policy, is one nation, one strong nation. They don't want states. They do everything possible to make states not have any say at all. This is what their point is. So almost to 50-60% they got it. So the Tamil Nadu government, if at all they got big powers, Tamil Nadu people know about it now. The one way the Ravi factor, the ex-governor Ravi factor played on them was saying, okay, Tamil Nadu, you don't have any rights. All things desired by central government. It is in their mind. They may be against it, but it is a reality. So they may think, they are thinking, I mean, I talked to many, they are saying, where is the power for Tamil Nadu? Whoever comes, no problem. So why not we try Vijay? They are asking one question. Will he be a puppet under BJP? Has he got a background relationship or untold relationship with BJP? But that also BJP disproved, because they stopped this film. Not Tamil Nadu government can do that. Only central government by their by a censor board. So they must have done something. His film has not come out. So everything, BJP government itself dug a hole for themselves. So people are very clear. Even anybody says BJP is not aligned with Vijay, because his film itself is blocked. If he has some connection, it would not have happened. And is he aligned with DMK? Serious doubts. He is talking right and left against DMK government. So he is, by not talking too much, he is gaining the traction. I can see a bigger picture there. It won't be a surprise for me if he gets enough votes to be the major opposition, or even he can become chief minister on his own, or he can align post election. Friends, that was based on anti-incumbency wave, if at all it is there. I told, I don't see that now. It may happen from now to the election date. It's possible. I don't count on the percentage how it can become. But that situation, when anti-incumbency wave is there, somebody used to grab that, like DMK did in 1962, when they cashed on that with their cadre everywhere in the villages everywhere, and they fake something, but they came to power. Same way, I can see at that time DMK promised whatever people liked. I told you about the Kamra incident and other things. They said, ரூபாய்க்கு 3 படி போடுவோம். That means one padi in the Tamil padi measurement is equal to roughly 1.3 to 1.5 liters. So they said for 1 rupee they will give, you can just calculate 1.5, 4.5 liters rice. And when they came to power, they changed it to 1 padi per rupee. And when we achieved that, then we'll go for another, changed it. So 1 padi still equal to 1.6 liter, 1.5 liter for 1 rupee. Promises you can come. Right. Now, in anti-incumbency, if it is having a wave, do anything that Vijay promises now, whether it's correct or wrong, probably people may vote on that. Whether politics 5 years after, people look back at it, it's a different story. So, is he promising too many things in Tamil Nadu? At the moment, no, he is not getting the sentiment. But Seeman is clearly saying, this is what I am going to do, this is what I am going to do. Tamil culture is, all those things. So that's an alternative. So we talked about people not talking too much. People like it nowadays. Previous generation, people wanted to hear too much and vote on that. Now people want whoever is simple, who says small slogans. That's what Facebook, that's what Twitter. So we change a lot. So if the politicians don't change, they lose the younger generation. Who is younger generation is a very questionable thing in the last 20 years or something. But Stalin won election because he got younger followers, younger thing, and his son, as his father did, he has put his son. So it's a continuity, whether good or wrong, you do same thing. It's a brand. This brand, predictable. He is very predictable in opposing whatever is harmful, whatever revenue problem the Tamil Nadu government will face because of central government's action, is immediately opposing. Is aligning with other states who are opposed to the central government. So he is consistent. I mean, the DMK government carries on as a consistent thing. But what Edappadi did, he never won an election after 2019. His best project prospects are higher, everything. But does not seem to match the confidence projected by DMK-led alliance, because he lost one general election and 2 Indian election, parliamentary elections. That's not small, big. He hasn't proven among the voters. But if he is given power, he proved that he can remain there and carry on for a long time. He turned several times. He said Tamil Nadu versus Delhi narrative. He said we will never align with BJP, and he made a U-turn in 2025 to realign with BJP. Promised minority communities in 2024 the party would never align with the Saffron party. Has not helped much, although forging back the alliance was perhaps the relatively best option the party had at that time, because he is seen as coerced or under the command of BJP, that he hasn't changed in the minds of people. So anti-incumbency, if it has to go, two choices. People, I don't think AIDMK has made in the last 5 years tremendous impact on the people by something, because they didn't come up with any big policies or one catch. They match DMK gift by gift. If he says this, they will announce this gift. They haven't said anything that matches the deed set. If you say I'm against central government, DMK did it, but ADMK didn't do. So in anti-incumbency, people won't. I don't think ADMK is an alternative for them. But we talked about Vijay and Seeman. On one count, we said Seeman is long there. If people know about him, he talked a lot. That may be against him. But another way, look at it, he got a firm policy. This one. If at all, they project, instead of talking to me, they just project, this is what you will get. You will get this. But he is against freebies. So, freebies, even the younger generation, they don't like it. So he says dotted line from now to the election date. If he has put it as a bullet point, what you will get, probably he may swing. He could promise too many things, but I don't know. And Vijay has not promised too much so far. So from now to the election date, whichever point, in case of anti-incumbency there, if one of these parties say this is not freebies. They don't need to explain too much, but this is what will happen in 2026. I am taking over. In 2031, you can have confidently. They'll have to say this is what you'll get it. If they do it, they get sweeping majority. Very good opportunity for them. These two parties are not cashing in on them. In one point, Vijay's film, the Sakar, he promised something that plays in the minds of people. And the other film, the governments didn't allow it to come because they fear it may topple the government towards Vijay. So Seeman is the second. I would have thought Seeman and Vijay aligned. That would have been a very big challenge for the ruling party. It didn't happen. Right. Now we look at it from no anti-incumbency. In that case, what will happen? And no anti-incumbency, DMK still cannot, DMK alliance, still it cannot think about the sweeping seat wave they got in 2021. It will be very, very reduced. That's very clear from so many sources. So in case they could get 100 seats. So where will the other seats go? This is a big question. From the percentage points, if reduced, percentage doesn't exactly mean reduced number of seats, but if they're talking in terms of percentages, but I'm talking in terms of who is considered as second in each constituency. That can shift very far. Never worry about the percentages. It has no factor, because even if you get 51% and you may end up with only 5 or 6 seats in the Tamil Nadu. That's still possible. So we consider only first and second. Now comes the candidates the parties put up. DMK, okay, those candidates are not thought about as candidate. They don't consider as candidate. That's DMK is the face there, so no problem there. So among ADMK, we just said the factors dwindling. In some constituencies they can be 2. In constituencies they can go to relegated to 3rd or 4th position in the election as on date, because there is no big wave coming in for them. They didn't do anything like that. They just kept a low profile all these years, and they just come thinking people last time they voted 5 years, they didn't change. I don't know. The cadres may be there. They might have shined as an example there. They may get some votes and they may win. But still, in 3 elections, one assembly and 2 MP election, you got bad hat. This is existential crisis for AIDMK. So this is where these two parties wanted. So we compare Kamal Hassan party last time and this party. Kamal Hassan was getting more crowd, but as I mentioned before, he talked too much. Had no correct policies or something, and people come to see him and they went confused. At least I can see when Vijay comes, they are not confused. They take home small kadai stories and kutti kadai, and that's a plus point. So in a modern era where talk less is working more, so this Vijay understood. He straight from the film, he is just entering. He treats the electoral politics as just a cinema. Same way he is acting. So as I mentioned before, people don't want to see you this way, that way, confusion. Same way as he was in cinema, fighting for justice, injustice, against injustice, and he had some political films as well. So he comes and does the same thing, same way he appears, same way he does everything. Oh my God, in mental wave, he is just creating a psychological wave in them and making them think it's a spontaneous moment. People decide on voting, except some committed voters. But in Tamil Nadu, not many committed voters, maybe 30%. Rest, they look for what people talk. They look at the campaign, and based on that they vote, and spontaneously people change their votes at the voting station booth. I see the plus point of Vijay in case no anti-incumbency, if he is seen okay, ADMK what they did, okay, Vijay, they can vote, and at that time there is no need for them to look at the candidate. This is how Tamil Nadu politics works. But looking at Seeman, uh, before voting, too many things, the confusion. Only two, I already told, only 10 big points. This is what I'm going to do. If it is there, that is beneficial to them, not the Tamil Nadu people. Do you think everybody will vote based on what the community gets? At the moment, it should be there, but it's not like that. What I get, the Dravidian parties change people's mind about what they expect. My group, my thing, my community, what we will get. So it is appeasement politics, but instead you can give a generic thing that can benefit everybody. I think later stages of Seeman, he has put something that is very beneficial. Same way Vijay, if he promises from now to the election date, concrete, put it in their mind, this is what you will get. It's not the mixie, it is not the television or other things. If they say employment is there, but they have to substantiate. I will create employment. If Vijay says definitely I will create employment, I have definite plan. I work with so many people. These gurus, this many people I consulted. I formed a group for that. You have to substantiate. Just don't come and say like that. This is what I will. If I am not giving 10 million, 1 million jobs in the first 2 years, you can throw me out. This is how DMK came into power. You can recall me. So you follow that. Seeman, he's too much. I mean, people, confused people won't vote spontaneously. You just give them. This is what I want to. Tamil, nobody will be voting just only for Tamil. Their livelihood. You just say, this is what I'm going. He says, I will go back to the farming community, I'll change everything. It will take long time. People don't vote based on long time. Today, if I vote, tomorrow what I will get. He has to say, if I come, this is what I will get. It's not a total community. So they said they are giving. What is the problem in if he's saying freebies are wrong? Then what is your solution? Farm-based employment, all those things are unproven so far. So people can't vote on. That is not there. But employment generation based on current model, how the other countries work, it can work. So if any one of them say, I will generate this many employment, full confidently figures how they worked out, it need not be elaborate policies. He say, these are the people we worked on, this is how we got it. 100% sure, just mention 2 or 3 names. Those top elite people have to say yes, we worked with them. If it comes, then people will vote. Talk to the former RBI governor, Raghunath Bhatt or something. You talk and get his approval for this and say he said, so it is going to be, you will get. Then Vijay will be in CMC or Seeman will be in CMC. But will it work for ADMK? I don't think so, because they lost all those chances. Because they have to work. They thought, I have to go to work and I have to prove it. DMK, they don't need to say that, because they have a lot of agenda in them. So now we put the second player in this election, whether it is wave or no wave. There are 2 big contenders with all the papers just make no sense about them.